high and low for you. Searching high and low for you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Searching high and low for you. High and low for you. Searching high and low for you.
About to get straight into this shit, man. So, straight like this. I'm starting a YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm restarting a YouTube channel, and I got a bunch of podcasts coming, a bunch of interviews like this, artists, business, and entrepreneurs. I'm just trying to bring the community back up. Like, we need to be back tight and just do something new. I'm tired of the same shit.
I feel you.
I'm tired of the same shit, man.
It's the same shit over and over and over again, bro.
So that's why I really kind of started this. This is my brand, you know what I'm saying? Beyond, I got
I had saw you send me like a fashion line or something. I think you got like a little fashion page or something.
Yeah, that's what I was contacting you on when I had the fashion show. Yeah, I wanted you to come out there and perform. I was kind of sorry you ain't make it.
I get so much scam shit, bro. Like, I'm for real. I got real record deals in my shit. Like, real, nigga. I'm thinking it's scam. I'm like, man, hold up, this shit real. Let me talk to these people. I'm talking to them. They like, bro, we been, So it's like, man, I get a lot of scam shit.
Hey, man, social media, bitch, though. That I'm not gonna lie, like that shit work. But
it can work. It's a business tool, man. You feel like ain't nobody watching you, ain't nobody supporting you, bro. Like, sometimes you can't even expect your family to support you. When you think about my family, it's only like 100 of us. I'm trying to touch 100 million people. So it's like, I don't really care about the support because I'm working and I've been doing this shit for a long time.
That's a good mentality. I like that, though. I like that, for real. So, tell me a little bit about yourself. What made you want to start music?
See, I'm from Chicago. See, we grew up, I was like, man, we was like 10 years old. We used to rap on rap on the party lines and shit. That's because we used to call the party lines and be rapping, me and my cousin. But most likely, man, my oldest cousin, I just rode this wave. He was talented at that shit, I used to win all the little talent shows at school and shit. So it was like,
oh yeah, that's lit. That's lit. So you already was at a young age, like, this kind of what I want to do, or it was just funny?
Yeah, that's what I always been doing that. My granny now, even when I was 11, they bought me a whole little studio. I had the old Microsoft studio. By the time Soulja Boy first came out, everybody, I was in Mississippi around that time. I went out there for a year, but I was already passing out CDs. I was moving with a couple niggas in the city and shit. And when Soulja Boy got his deal from Batesville, everybody was like, man, that's supposed to be your deal. Because I was more talented, but when he came with the dance shit, that's what caught the wave. Then the internet started blowing up and shit.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's a different type of perspective. I ain't never heard nothing like that.
Yeah, that shit crazy. That's just motivated me. I had the city, support. I was already around all bad people, so it was like, and I grew up selling rocks and crack, breaking in houses and shit, working packs for niggas. My cousin Bucci, he already owned a couple blocks out there, so I was just born into that shit. My fucking my blood cousin, youngest chief of the GD, Chief Mike. I don't know if a lot of people know who that is, but he ran with Hoover, the youngest chief of the GD. And like shit, that's really my family. So in Chicago, like I got so much family with the GDs and shit. So it's like even BDs, Foes, Souls. Most of half of my family is Souls, like Souls.
Okay.
Like they on what you call them little shows they be doing when they do the interviews and shit. I think they do the hoods and they show you the games.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But they on that shit.
Okay.
They on every time I link with my cousin, he showed me the same video. I forgot the name of that shit. I don't know if it's American Gangster, some shit like that.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you talk about now. I do know exactly what you talk about. I remember watching those.
Gangland.
I
Yeah, my
remember
cousin
that
them is on Gangland. That's the name of it.
exactly.
Gangland.
Exactly. I'm about to go to that. You said you don't remember the video?
Which video?
That they was in that he kept showing you.
Oh, they in Chicago. He had on the mask the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in there. He was in a lot of the clips. He was talking to him. They sat at the table. Everybody that right there, that's them real people from our block. Well, I'm born and raised. So it's like, yeah, that shit, it be deep in touch. They be like, man, he just a rapper from Chicago.
Yeah.
And all they see is Dirk now. Nah, we from out west.
Yeah.
They got a west side of that shit too. You know, yeah, Dirk now, they got that shit on lock. But hey, it's the same shit. Like a lot of people probably won't even know Lil Fo. Like that's my blood cousin.
That's your cousin?
Lil Fo is my blood cousin. What do you
What?
think it is? Bootsy World shit? Bucci is my real blood cousin. Lil Fo is related. Lil Fo is related to Bucci because Bucci had a baby with his auntie. So it's like that.
Blood relations.
Yeah, but Bucci, the shit he's standing on, that's my real blood.
Okay.
You know, so it's like, yeah, we had Bucci Day every year. I had Bucci Day every year on the block in Chicago.
Oh, that's love though. That's love. You need a Zip day. That's what you're working for. No cap. No cap. So let me ask you just to like, you know what I'm saying, take you out the zone real quick. What's one of your favorite trips that you done take?
You say what now?
One of your favorite trips that you done took?
Well, Houston, that shit was like, man, you know, that was like a different little vibe for me.
Okay. I ain't never been to Texas.
Yeah, I ain't need the gas $1. Shit,
gas $1?
Hell yeah. I was like, what the fuck? I need to take some of this shit back.
Hey,
that's how that shit was.
It's crazy because I'm from Ohio. I'm from Youngstown, man. Like gas, like $1.60, $2 maybe. You know what I'm saying? Out here in LA, that shit $4-6.
You say you from Youngstown? Man,
yeah.
I heard a lot of stories about Youngstown. That shit, niggas make that shit seem dangerous as hell, like Chicago. Mini Chicago and shit.
Hey man, it's good and bad everywhere. So
yeah,
motherfuckers, that's why I just be trying to stay out the way. You gotta rise above all that shit for real. Cause only people you killing is your people.
That's how it is, man. That's why I don't be doing that. I don't be saying I'm smoking no dead people. I don't be dissing no gangs and shit. You don't never see me dropping no forks, saying BDK, GDK, none of that shit. I don't support that shit.
Yeah, no, that's real though. Like a lot of we ain't even gonna get into that because that's a whole different topic, man. But so getting into this, you a music artist, and you said at a young age you've been doing this. So how can you tell me how your music changed over the years?
Man, it's just, just living life, like experiencing shit, getting off the block, moving around, going. That's how the music keep coming. Cause if you somebody who ain't really living no life and everybody knows that you ain't even really living that life, traveling and shit, then it's like, you'll give up, you'll get writer's block. But people like me, shit, I got, so much shit going on, so many people we lost, I just want to keep their name alive.
Okay, I like that. That's love for real. So you said speaking of, you got any songs like for people that you lost?
Hell yeah, we got plenty of songs said, but the whole brand, Rita Bucci, that's my auntie, she died with cancer. Bucci, that's my blood uncle. So it's like, these my people I'm repping, these dead people. So yeah, you might hear some shit, talking about disrespect the game. That's how we come. You know, cause these my dead people. How could you even? That's why I don't diss the dead.
Yeah,
I don't support that shit.
for real, man. Yeah, people go too far. People go too far. So with me, like, you gotta set boundaries. That's why you set boundaries with people, and if they step in boundaries, that's when you know what I'm saying. But that's what it really is, boundaries. We need a lot of boundaries now, for real. Which that's real crazy though, and I'm sorry to hear that.
Generation just fucked up, you know. So that's what the world want to see. Like they doing all that crazy shit. Motherfuckers love to see niggas, you know, fall on
Man,
their ass. They don't want to see your ass win. If
it
motherfuckers win this shit, we ain't watching that shit no more. We want to see someone who gonna fall the hardest, you know. So
facts.
that's just how life is.
Facts. That's a good. We're gonna have to say that one because I swear, if everybody was winning it, nobody would have watched it. Nobody would have watched it at all.
Right, right.
I like that. I like that, man. So back to this. Um, Speaking on, so you've been doing it for a couple of years. Have you? What's what's one of your favorite features? Like you got a lot of features with a lot of people.
Everybody I got features with,
Yeah.
we did real life shit. Like the
Okay.
CD I dropped with my brother, this my
Yeah.
blood brother. It's my little blood brother. Me and him, like this, my mama only 2 kids. She going through cancer, you know. We just lost our auntie cancer, uncle stabbing, Bootsy shot up. So it's like, yeah, that's how
Life.
I don't like doing songs with people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I like, cause I like to work alone. I don't need 100 people in the studio with me when I record or trying
That's
to put
facts
some shit
too.
together. I want people around me I could trust, cause you know, like sometimes nigga be probably pull up having that shit. Other people is all about trust out here. I ain't trying to do shit for the gram. I'm just worried
Right.
about these links getting clicked. That's
Come
it.
on,
I ain't
man.
worried about nothing.
And that cash in my pocket. Only thing I'm
Hell
worried
yeah,
about.
feed my family because it's too much going on. They got too many kids. When you start having so many kids and you get older, man, you get wiser, bro. You see, like, I don't need no temporary shit, you know, in
Yeah.
my life. Like, man, it's all about the kids at the end of the day, you know? So it's like,
How many kids you got?
shit, I got 4 girls and 1 boy.
4 girls, one
Four
boy.
girls and they bad as hell. My boy, he a square. He a square. All my girls, they bad as hell, though.
Oh man, that's
That shit
crazy,
crazy.
man.
You can only picture. Oh, that's my own high free time when I do music.
Yeah,
Shit, 9 times out of 10, my daughter probably in my lap or in the room sleep, you know, some shit like that. But they
that's
always
love.
around me,
You
you
love
know.
spending time with them. That's something that you need to keep, man, for
Yeah,
real.
and they all daddy babies. They don't even fuck with the mama, bro. They all that shit'll be crazy. That's why I say I gotta have a reality show because I got 3 baby mamas.
Hey
You know?
man, you 3 baby mamas.
Yeah, I got 3 baby mamas.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
You say you say you need a reality show. You silly.
Hey, I
Well,
need a reality show for my baby mama.
what they be
The
doing? They
life
be
I go through, you know, shit.
crazy.
It's just, you know, like I don't know if it's for the kids or for us to work. You know, at
Yeah,
times, shit, I don't know what bitches want. They just want me to say fuck my other kids or don't spend no time with them or, you know, it's always some shit. So it's like, man, when you get caught in situations like that, shit, be like that.
yeah, that's different, man. People can't be like that, especially if they really want to be with you. That's
I know, and then you know, still working through all the disturbance. You know,
man.
through all that shit. So I just put that shit in the music. So, you know, sometimes I do throw them little shots at my baby mamas and them bitches when they hear the song. And they be like, bitch, why you talking about me? You know, but we'll joke that shit off.
What song you said that you remember off top about one of your baby mamas?
I got a song out, it's called Baby Mama Drama. It's a
Yeah,
whole motherfucking whole song about my baby mama.
just
So it's
whole
like,
soul. Is it one or all three of
you know, they all fit the category. The way I did it,
them?
it's like they all fit the category, even the ones that, you know, I had kids with after that. So it's like
Okay.
they all fit the same category. So shit, they don't know which baby mama I'm talking about. I like to keep it like that.
Oh
Shit.
yeah, we gonna definitely have to tune in to that. I'm gonna put that in the description, man. I'm gonna tune in to that. That's silly though, man. Hey, so what do you want from this music? Like, what do you want people to hear in your music?
I just want people to hear like, you know, a different side of Chicago. I want people to hear like, hey, you know, like this entertainment, this ain't, you know, these people ain't really in Chicago. You
Yeah,
know, so it's like it's the way people look at Chicago, you have to be in the city to know what the fuck's going on. So we used to moving like this and used to being watching our back and used to, you know, not quick to put our guards down. You know, so when we go other places and other cities, it seems like they showing way too much love. They over safe, you know, like because where I come from, we got different rules to shit, you know. So it's like
hey,
they think it's all about killing, but really, man, people who be getting killed really be just doing some fuck shit in the street. Or when the kids getting shot, it's always some niggas, you know, like motherfucking he beefing with niggas, know he did some fuck shit, then he go grab the kids. And certain
that's
niggas don't be
that's
wanting
the
to show
worst.
no pass. You know, if you know you into some shit, don't run to your family. You know, if you
Man,
doing fucked up shit. But most of the time, you know, it do be like that. People get killed over, niggas, arguments start over some change from the store.
yeah,
Niggas ain't playing, you know, so shit, and it could be family, whoever. That's how it is. And shit.
yeah.
And every
Well,
block stick together. So it's like, man, if you on this block, you stay on this block. You can't be over there with that
so
block.
that's how it is with everywhere, like everywhere.
Yeah, that's out west, out south, everywhere. That's, you know, like said. But when you go the north town, you know, like it's just probably out west and out south, out north. You know,
Yeah,
really out and Chicago, the Latinos. I mean, you know, the Puerto Ricans, they out here. They the ones putting in the work.
yeah,
Niggas, there's stores you can't even go to because it's they shit. They standing in front of that shit like in a movie. And, you know, like the parking fucked up. You know, they shooting movies all through Chicago every fucking day.
yeah.
We can't buy guns out there. So how the fuck they getting out there? Shit like that. You know, just gotta touch shit like that because it's like, damn, y'all, we study killing. Y'all talking about killing, drugs.
Yeah,
Where the fuck we get it from? Cause our shit fucked up. Chicago must be in debt cause they shooting movies. We have to wake up, nigga, move their car. If you don't move your car, they'll get the tow truck, push your shit to the next block. Like that's how shit goes in Chicago. And you know, like just a lot of tickets. Worst place for to have, you know, a vehicle, anything.
I ain't even know that. That's different.
Yeah, it's different. You go past that motherfucking line at the light, they gonna flash your ass and send you the whole picture in the mail with your ticket.
Like a
You
stop and
know,
roll.
man, every time
Man,
you can't go past that white line, they buying them rules out there, shit. And
that's crazy, man. I
it's
don't
so
even. I
crazy.
don't know when the last time I completely stopped somewhere. For real,
I
I ain't
know.
gonna
So
lie.
you would get that motherfucking flash and that motherfucker shows in 3D. It ain't like the motherfucker videos off the news. This motherfucker gonna be like a selfie. It'll be like, damn, got your place. You can't even say this wasn't you. Niggas saw you with the cap on. That's it.
The whole fit, like,
It be like that. Yeah, and that's even with the school zones. You gotta know where you going. You fly past them bitches doing more than 15 because them bitches run 24 hours.
yeah.
So
Whoa.
it's them bitches, the school zones is done 24 hours. So you in the wrong hood. You like, I'm finna go over here, make the wrong turn, fly past that bitch, you gonna get flashed. You know, shit like that. People don't know about Chicago. You gotta
Yeah.
be
What
inside
they what
Chicago.
they what they going 24 hours for?
Man, I don't know what's going on out there.
Yeah,
You know, but
that's a new one to me. And you said they ain't even got no guns and shit, in there. I just seen well, I just was talking to my dude and he said out here in Cali they only allowed to have like 10 rounds max, like in the crib.
man, I don't know. But for a city for Chicago like Chicago and not to be having a license to carry like Vegas and shit and
Yeah,
I don't feel like that's helping motherfuckers. Cause you know they still gonna get it. We still gonna get the motherfuckers.
Yeah,
And you know, so it's like, and motherfuckers be really needing that shit. So I be like, that shit be like stupid as fuck.
it's
You
a
know, you could
trap.
be in there, you could be out there with your motherfucking kids at the park, motherfuckers coming through doing drive through. You probably won't even know what it is. Probably think shit just hitting the trees. Bullets flying, motherfuckers be on some goofy shit. Niggas get drunk, pop pills. Niggas get the tweaking. Think you might look like somebody they know. You know,
Yeah,
shit. It be like that.
the worst scenarios, man. The worst ones, man. That's crazy. And it's crazy because how you said it is people don't know that because they not from Chicago. Like it's crazy because moving out here, people live so much different. Like just where you at really raised you. Like and that really just showed me that. Like where you at really raised you. That's crazy. Cause like the Mexicans out here, like all these cats do out here is work. And like this the best Mexican food I ever had in my life. In my life. Like they be throwing down and I love it, bro. I love it. Burritos, tacos, whatever.
Like, you know, like, shit, other places don't be cooking like, you know, like out that way. Shit, you go to Cali and shit be different, you know.
It's definitely
Food,
different.
no seasoning.
No
People got
season.
shit, no, you know. Well, not the seasoning, you know, blacks like shit. They
Man,
be having other shit.
it be no seasoning, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I went to not in LA. Not in LA. I could say that. Not in LA. But like
Now,
I'm
Cali
on
got
a
some good food spots,
I'm on
but
the
you know,
outskirts. So some spots be like hit and miss. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. So back to you though. Back to you, man. What you thinking about next as far as music?
oh man, I got 2 CDs dropping, man.
Okay.
They dropping on the same date. I was gonna drop it on the 31st, but I might have to push it back because all of this new screaming service, shit
Uh-huh.
Tory Lanez doing, people trying to get on that shit. You
Okay.
know, but if not, the shit gonna drop early next month. 2 of them back to back. One of them called The Streets Know, and the other one was collab with my little brother. It's called Burnt Bridges.
Okay.
So be
Okay.
on the lookout for that for sure.
Definitely. Definitely. And you said after the 31st. After the 31st of this month.
I might just drop that bitch before the 31st. It's just gonna drop out there. I ain't doing no promotion, man.
All
That
right.
bitch
All
just
right.
gonna drop. It's just gonna drop. Niggas
So
gonna
what you
have full
saying
of zip.
is follow you and turn on them post notifications.
Yeah, definitely
I
that.
all right,
290
bet,
zip.
bet.
Turn on them posts because them motherfuckers gonna drop back to back. You
Okay.
know, and you know, on top of them CDs dropping, I'm the type of nigga, I drop a CD, I still be having 2 other CDs in the cut. I don't even put most of my songs out. People be like, man, why you ain't put this song out? I be having some good songs. I got 2 Macs, you know, full of all types of shit. I've
Stocking
been
up.
doing this. I got like 9 CDs out. It's gonna make 11 right here. You
Yeah.
know, and then they just not catching on. They kind of catching on. They still sleep though, but I'm gonna wake their ass up in a minute.
That's all you can do, boy. Just keep going, man. No cap. Cause I see you, boy, and I've been seeing you for a while. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So you doing your thing. You doing your thing.
Just working, man.
That's
Definitely.
good. So you saying what's the like vibe of the new tapes? Like, so they different
Man, with
vibes
me,
or they the same vibe?
you know the streets know.
Yeah.
That's pretty much, you know, that's Zip. That's just like me, you know, living my life, you know, and doing what I'm doing. The collab with me and my little brother is more like for the southern, you know, like southern community, you know. Our
Okay.
mama going through cancer and shit. We doing it for the family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you told me he a singer. Like how high can he
Yeah.
get? Like he be blowing.
Bruh, he kinda everybody be saying he sound like NBA young boy. Cause he be
What
singing and rapping. So he sing and rap with it, you know. I
that
don't
that
sing.
melody.
Yeah,
type of,
he
yeah.
got he got a little something. At first, when he was sending me the shit, I ain't want to fuck with it. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I ain't gonna
Okay.
cap. See, I ain't want to fuck with him because I was like, he just trying to do it because I'm doing. He been watching me for so long, do it since he was a baby. Let's not get this wrong. See, I used to change his pampers. So now to see him, you know, come in and him go sign the deal and you
Yeah.
know, and fucking with the cats in Miami and doing shows, I'm like, bro, I kind of like the wave he on, cause you know, like, yeah, he just making the way for a younger generation.
He made you see. That's what I like.
Yeah,
That's
he did.
crazy.
Yeah, that's how. And yeah, it's easier. It's easier to work from. Like he down there, I'm over here, but he send that shit. I knock that shit out, or I send him some shit. You know, I knock him out. Shit, people from over here with me probably want to feature with him. Shit, people over there might want to feature for me. So we just switching it out, and it's kind of cool because he running the south right now. You know,
Okay.
like he's running the southern shit. So it's like, man, I'm trying to touch the
And
West
what's his
Coast.
name again?
YNG Trippy.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
You gonna have to send me his Instagram so we could put
yeah,
that up there.
yeah.
For real, for real. Okay, I want to hear y'all shit. I want to hear that. So I'm definitely tapped in. I'm definitely tapped in now.
Yeah, man.
Little brother
We got
duo.
some shit. We trying to break the internet. We got some shit. We finna link, do a couple videos. You
Okay.
know, probably go on tour with the CD we doing. That's why we doing this shit.
That's all you got to do is just do the shit. That's all
But
you got to do.
but I be like, I don't be wanting to go to the show. I don't be wanting to do no shows. I don't be wanting to do no cheap shows. I could have
Yeah.
been doing $800 shows, $700 shows. I just don't want to put in no work, you know. So I'd be like, I'd rather spend that time with my kids. Like I said, I got contracts, but I don't want to be controlled because I'm already getting revenue off my own shit. I don't want
So
all that shit.
what you think was gonna make you to the next step as far as getting the shows to see you better?
When some of these bitch ass rappers start reaching back out, you know,
Yeah.
stop showing fake love, stop watching my shit, stop, you know, hollering at me in the messages and shit, and start showing love, bro. You know, like that's what's gonna take it to the next step. Cause the music already there. They already know.
Yeah.
You know, I've reached them. I talked to so many, you know, celebrities or whatever. But
Yeah.
ain't nobody showing no real love like that. That shit all fake. Everybody for themselves.
That mean it's just only meant for you to shine.
Yeah,
That's
it's
all
meant
it
for you to
mean.
do it on your own, you know. And I
Yup.
don't want to. And I'm watching everybody else talking about their labels and how they controlled and see all the shit they doing, you know. Like, and I don't want to take that route. I want to be independent all the way with that shit. Like, keep doing what I'm doing. Just put out more music. If I can make this much of the music I already got out, then
Yeah.
shit, I just need to keep adding to it, adding to it, adding to it. Just flood that bitch. Before you know it, we're gonna have the same type of bag. And
Facts.
I'm still gonna be able to do what I wanna do. Still be in the hood, still not move, still not want that little clout that they got. You know?
It's the work ethic. Like you said, you gotta flood that shit.
And I already know, and I'm working. I just got a whole goal in my head. You know,
Yeah.
like they'll hear it. Yeah, everybody gonna hear it soon. And everybody then that's when you're gonna see all the co-signers like, bro, I've been watching him for a minute because I'm like 8 years, 9 years into this shit. Like
Yeah.
seriously, like on you know, a CD, I drop a CD, like at least 2, 3 CDs a year.
A
I
year.
mean, like every month, like every year, I come out with like 3 CDs. I've been trying to stay consistent with it. If not,
Okay.
I do a lot of snippets, but I'm gonna drop that shit
Yeah,
soon
you
though.
do definitely. That's what it
I
really
got so
be.
much music. I go through it. Everything might don't even make the cut. Shit that I'm snipping. You
Hmm.
could just feel it when it's a different type of vibe. You
Yeah.
know, shit. All it take is one.
Definitely. That's why you make the snippet so much, so it just gives you that energy, see how people react
Yeah, I
to it.
want to see how they gonna react. Cause if it's
Yeah.
one that I really need to put a bag on, then that's the one I'm gonna run with. Can't put
Facts,
it on
facts.
all of it because I ain't got that label type of money.
Yeah.
But you know, when I find the one that's catching the drip, then that's gonna be the time for the shoot the video and motherfucking I ain't moving like everybody else. I don't even listen to nobody music. That's why people don't sound like them.
I was just about to ask you that. Who your top 3 like artists ever? Like just for you.
I like Feezy.
Easy.
Yeah.
One.
I like man, I don't really listen to nobody, so I don't be hearing no. I like the baby. The baby going the fuck off. I like the way he spit and shit.
The baby
and
nice.
And said, to be honest, I don't be really listening to. I can't even name.
You can't give me one more ever.
Nah, cause the way they do it, you know, like when I travel around, I hear they shit so much, the shit be sounding so whack. It get the sounding the fucking same as, you know, and people that I did used to look up to, I don't know what's going on with them. So it's like, I don't even feel like music no more. So it's like, I like people who's hungry, and I don't feel like nobody hungry. And I like the girl, I think the baby son, this female, like I like her. She going hard. She working. I think her name Kayla or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check her out. Definitely.
Yeah, but she working.
Okay. So that's crazy. I was about to say, just say that, and you don't listen to nobody. Feezy, the baby,
I listen.
and Kayla.
You know, I listen to a lot of people. You know, like I grew up listening to a lot of people. People around me, they put me on shit. Yeah. And you know, I probably like a song or something, but when I'm actually got the time to sit down, I'm the type of nigga I like to sit down and listen to your whole CD. And every CD that I hear, like I only be liking like 2 songs, maybe 1 or 2 songs off the whole CD. And then it be everything else be features and features. See, that's what I'm saying. On one of my CDs is just strictly me. Like if people go back down my shit, it's strictly me. I probably got 1 or 2 features on there. Probably my homie from New York.
I could definitely get into that where you said like people don't make albums no more. People definitely don't make albums no more.
Man, they albums be mixtapes. I don't know what the fuck.
Come on, man.
They albums is whole mixtapes. I'll be like, all right, bro, I'm finna take this 39 minutes when I'm at work and listen to this nigga CD and the shit be garbage. And I'll be like, damn, this what motherfucker so hype about. But you know, everybody, you got so many yes man. Yeah. And then it's a go. I probably don't like this song, but then shit, my bitch probably will come around me playing that shit, and then I'll be like, all right, I gotta like it now.
It got a little
so fucking much. I
gotta
ring
like in it.
Like, you know, like at first I ain't think I liked it. Young Blue like that. I ain't like his voice at first. I was like, what Boosie was doing to motherfucking sign this dude. But then now I'm seeing his work ethic and I'm hearing his music develop. Like, I respect that, but I call that shit garbage when it, you know, like when it's garbage, bro. Like I'm like a real music fan, so it's like if it's garbage to me, if it's classic, I don't care if I don't like the person or not. You know, like if I don't like the person character or not, you know, like I get on their props when it's due. Even with the unsigned people, like. When I talk to unsigned people, I talk to a lot of unsigned people like me. And if they say garbage, I just won't work with them. I ain't gonna work with them for free. Cause I don't feel the vibe. I can't be like, I'm finna get on the song I don't like. Exactly. My brother sent me hundreds of songs. I don't get on every song motherfucker send me. I don't get on every beat.
That's real though. That's real though.
And they be flooding, they flood my motherfucking Gmail full of beats. Like I got so many beats, it'd be so hard to keep up with the producers. I'd be like, man, I got goddamn 7 producers sending me a whole beat pack. I'm like, man, then y'all sending the beats. I'm like, no name, weird ass email names. I'm like, how the fuck I supposed to even know? Then we back on the DMs, y'all. Like, did you get the beats? I'm like, man, damn.
Which one?
Send them again. Then they take too long to send them, so it just be a spin around.
Oh, yeah.
They be spinning each other around back and forth.
So let me ask you this. What's the most important thing that you could say that you learned in your life? about like just period? Let me just start with that.
Man, I learned how to value females, and and by having all these girls, and I also learned how to adapt with the gay community too, So like I used when I was a kid, I'd be like, oh, motherfuckers gay, get away from me, or motherfuckers, like now I'm used to seeing so much shit. That shit don't even bother me, affect me. Most of my fans, sometimes I be talking to the trannies and shit. Like I talk to the gay people, like people who come come shop with me or whatever. They be mostly like that. So it's like, shit, I
That's
don't
just
really give a fuck about that no more. Like, that's just the new world. We gotta move on. Let's get this bag.
That's cool though. You know what I'm saying? Cultural appreciation, all that, just appreciating people as they are. So like you said, appreciating women. So what was your life before you learned that?
Shit, pimping hoes.
Yeah.
Shit, every day, every time I get with the homies, just finna go knock a hoe.
Yeah.
Like said, I stayed in Vegas, been to Cali, so I've been around this bitch. So it's like, yeah, I had real white bitches, really horn. Like I ain't proud of myself for that. Because now, look, you can tell God blessed me for beautiful girls, and now I look back on some of this shit like, man.
Yeah. But that's what it be. It's a reflection. That's all it is. But I'm glad you realized it, and how you feel your life is now that you did realize that.
Shit, I'm blessed. I value the females. I treat them how they want to be treated. If you want to be a hoe, then I'm going to respect you being a hoe. You want to be a stripper? Everybody got different careers. This what I'm saying. Like, my career might consist of me not to come home for a few days. I don't need to be with nobody who's like, oh, you ain't at home cuddling, because we could do that shit every day. Yeah. We could do that shit after the bag. Like I just told one of my homies the other day, like 22, when that year comes, none of us gonna be here. We don't know what the fuck gonna be going on. We only here for a short time. Get here, get your bag, and get on. Shit, we don't know how it feels to die, so shit, I can't speak on it.
So you just trying to live your life now, and that's all you can do. The power of now, crazy. I'm telling you that. Speaking of, you ever read that book, The Power of Now?
Nah.
Oh yeah, I gotta recommend that. I gotta recommend you that, man. You a big reader?
Shit, when I'm in jail.
Yeah.
Hey, nah, but I educate myself. I educate myself. I sit up, even at home with the kids. I sit up. I watch everything. I learn from other people's mistakes. Hey, I just look at it.
People don't know this, but education starts in the home.
Yeah, you gotta teach yourself. You probably can show me how to do it an easier way. Yes, but I'd rather learn it myself. Let me think about it how I want to think about it.
So you said, I'm my fault to cut you off, but you said you been reading in jail. What's three books that you remember that you could recommend my audience?
Man, I read Sleeping with the Enemies.
Okay.
Shit, after that book, I just was trying to find books like that. Shit. But Anita Baker, I think Anita Baker, she wrote the books. Like, she's a good ass book writer. Like, I started picking up all her books. I don't remember the titles, but I remember Sleeping with the Enemy because I was locked up doing a long time for that shit. So I was like, yeah, I'm finished this big ass book. And it was good. I saw the image in my head, bro. I was like, yeah, this is my type of book.
Okay. I'm gonna definitely have to check that out. Definitely have to check that out. You a big movie goer? You like movies a lot?
I don't be really watching movies though. Like if somebody big come out with a movie, I'll watch it, whatever. But I'll usually fall asleep on that shit because I'll be doing.
Oh, you one of those?
I'm really a music fan. If I ain't on that, I'm playing with the kids. We playing the game.
That's love though.
Doing some shit like that. I don't really. If I'm watching movies, I'm cuddled up with somebody doing that shit.
Yeah. So back to the music then. Since let me say, what can you say your style is?
I'm an R&B trap rapper.
R&B trap rapper. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, cause I do a lot of songs for the girls and shit. It just don't get a lot of play, and I do a lot of songs for the dead.
Yeah.
It don't get a lot of play. A lot of shit that I be saying these people name, man. People be knowing who the fuck I'm talking about. Niggas be knowing these events that I be talking about. People know. I be saying too much at times because I ain't got no clout like that. See, if I was saying shit like that with clout, I'd be in jail somewhere.
But we ain't gonna wish nothing like that. You just gonna keep it where it is and keep doing that music. I'm glad that you're doing something that you love and that you prospering at it for real.
Getting better every day with this shit.
That's all you can do, brother. So let me ask you, is there anything that I haven't asked you that you wish I would have asked you?
Shit, nah, man, you did it. Shit. Part 2.
Okay, part 2. I like that. We definitely gonna get a part 2 of it. So, closing this, let me ask you, where you see yourself in 5 years?
Bro, I'm gonna be the biggest in the world.
Biggest in the world.
My kids, my brother might be, like the biggest singer in the world. I could see my getting this business off the ground. I could see me even running that shit like a boss. So it's like that's what I've been doing anyway since the beginning. So it's like, yeah.
So what you think it's gonna take for you to get there?
I'm already there. I'm gonna get there bigger. It's gonna be more visuals. I'm gonna set up my businesses and shit right. Like that's how it's going. Like it's set up right, but I be fucking over that shit. I'm just not learning a lot of shit, and I'm doing all that shit by myself. So it's
trial and error, yeah.
Yeah, like man, going out of town, like shit, recording, visuals, editing, shit, promoting, all that shit. I be doing
it's
all
a
that
lot
shit
of stuff
myself.
that go into marketing, man.
Yeah,
Making this
mixtape covers, beats. It's a whole bunch of shit that, and I do all that shit by myself, so I can already see me running a company. I've been recording, niggas for a long time.
So let me ask you, what's been the biggest failure in the last year that you could say that you had?
Man, the biggest failure was just not being around, not being around my family and shit, I ain't been able to put out no visuals. I ain't been having people around me that I love like that. People I got around me, they ain't been through nothing with me, so I don't want to put them type of people around me. So it's like I'm doing different songs. I got so many songs. I might just have to go back to tape number 1 and just start shooting videos.
Yeah.
Just all over, but I'm trying to get it on a consistent base where I can, keep uploading. Every time I be like, I'm gonna shoot a video every week, at least 2 times a week. Shit, cause I could put the shit together. I just don't never put the shit together. I'll be lazy with the shit, rather spend time with my family. I ain't gonna lie.
Consistency is key. I'm not gonna lie, consistency is key. So how can you say you overcame that though?
I'm still working on it. I got 2 videos finna come out. I ain't even dropped them yet because I'm setting out my business. I got this other shit going on.
What you got going on?
With the shit, I'm gonna drop them when the albums drop.
Okay.
I'm trying to at least round up my videos and then release them, all around the same time.
Okay.
And so I can stay consistent with these videos. So when I drop these 2 that I already worked on, I'm gonna drop them one by one, but I want to keep uploading the fucking YouTube, man, all the time on a consistent base. And that's why I keep slacking at. I keep losing subscribers and shit because I don't post everything. I ain't, like now I gotta get on my YouTube shit, get the study in this shit. Now it's like, so it's like,
I get what you're saying.
Independent shit be like that,
Yeah,
now
you gotta be everywhere.
I know
with
how I can reach them, but man, I got the little partnership shit with YouTube already. So it's like I got awards in the mail. I ain't even touched 100,000 views yet,
Yeah.
So this year, next year, It's gonna be a start of something new, man. Next when this is drop, it's gonna be a start of something new.
Grind the rest of this year out, man. I know you're gonna do it. Next year gonna be your year for sure. I ain't even gonna lie. Hey man, I'm glad you came on this with me. For real, for real. Let me ask you this though. Did this interview make you feel good? Did you get anything out of this interview?
Nah, man, it was just a cool vibe, you know, like shit. Just working, just felt like another work day.
All right, well, love, man. I just want to say thank you again. And the only reason why you're doing
for having me on your podcast, man. So build that motherfucker up. Definitely.
Hey, man, you know why you're doing good? Because you're going beyond. Hey, man, we out. We out.
All right, for
love,
sure,
bro.
All right.
Hey, this here what I'm talking about. I just came to walk it out. Get these bands and walk them out. Let's take a chance, you talking now. You would think he frank because he keep counting the moolah. My bitch hot.